Hello and welcome to Monkey Knife Fights Picks and Plays for NFL Sunday. I'm Connor Rowntree and we're going to get you started with an early game contest of Rush Hour. And our three backs to weave you through the traffic are number one, Derrick Henry. Henry is averaging exactly 100 yards this season, and the Vikings have given up over 100 yards per game on the ground thus far. Our second back is Dalvin Cook. I like him to get going against a Titans defense that has given up 5.4 yards per carry this season. Our ideal back to round out the Rush Hour trio is Josh Jacobs, but in case he can't go, we need yards. So look to David Montgomery. Atlanta has given up over 950 yards in the first two games to start this season, so I like Chicago to try to wear down their D with the hard-hitting Montgomery. For the afternoon games, we're going to play a couple more or less contests. First, we're going to hammer more on DeAndre Hopkins' reception line. He's led the league with 25 targets thus far, and I like that trend to continue against a banged-up Detroit secondary. Next, you have to take more on Ezekiel Elliott's rushing line. The Seahawks have given up almost 1,000 yards already this season, and I think the back will have a big day. As for our second more or less, we've already talked about Seattle's defensive woes, so I like Amari Cooper. He's been Dak Prescott's favorite target by far, with 23 targets this season and 181 yards thus far. So make sure you hammer more on his reception yard line. And lastly, make sure you hammer more on Jonathan Taylor's rushing line. The Jets gave up 182 rushing yards last week. Taylor had over 100 rushing yards, so look for Indianapolis to feed him a healthy dose of the rock. For the primetime matchup between the Saints and the Packers, we're going to do a little touchdown dance, and we're going to start things off by taking Alvin Kamara. Kamara has 4 touchdowns in his first 2 games. Our next pick is Aaron Jones. Jones rushed for over 160 yards last week and had 3 touchdowns. So look out for him to be a red zone threat, especially if Devontae Adams can't go. And then outside of the red zone, if Aaron Rodgers wants to take a deep shot, take MVS. Valdez-Scantling is averaging just under 23 yards per reception and has at least 6 targets this season. If Adams is hurt, look for those numbers to rise. Head over to MKF right now, lay some money down, and good luck. To all the fans and players out there, I'm Connor Rowntree. Remember to hit it hard.